So you're thinking about moving to Jersey City? That's exactly what we're going to be going over in this video. We're going to be kind of going over what it's like to live in Jersey City. I'm going to take you through a few different price points and where you could potentially buy a home, and that way you can get a really good sense of what it looks like, what the neighborhoods look like. And towards the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys a very special spot in Jersey City that you cannot miss. So stay tuned for that, and let's get after it right now. Hey, if you're new to the channel and you want to know everything about living in Jersey City and the surrounding area, well, hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you're the first to know about what's going on in Jersey City and all of New Jersey, really, just so you can be on the know and really make sure that you're getting everything that you need to know about this location. This is Seth with the Living in North New Jersey channel, and we get texts and calls and emails every day from people just like you looking to make a move to here in Jersey City or the surrounding area. And whether it's 1 day or 100 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, and we'll be happy to help you make that smooth move to North New Jersey. So let's get started with our video. So right now we're walking right by the boardwalk, where lots of ferries are coming and going from here to New York City, and that's going to be great for people that are working in New York City, especially because if you live in any of these apartments that you're probably seeing nearby, well, you're going to have easy access and very fast commute time to New York City and back. So one thing to make sure of when you're moving around this space is, how's the commute time looking like with wherever you're living or wherever you want to move? So if you ever kind of do that kind of research, make sure you include that as well. Some of you might know this, but Jersey City is actually the second most populated city in New Jersey, right after Newark, and it has 6 different sections which all consist of different kind of neighborhoods. A little more higher price points, lower price points, more so multifamilies in some sections, and more single family or condos and co-ops and other kind of sections in Jersey City. And it's actually a well-known city that is comparable to part of New York, I would say. So more so the downtown area, which where we are right now by the waterfront, is actually the space that is very similar to Manhattan, believe it or not. When you walk into some of these streets, you're gonna see a lot of skyscrapers that looks very similar to the city. So yeah. So outside of being the most densely populated city as Jersey City in New Jersey, it's also one of the larger cities as well, with several different sections as we spoke about. And one thing you want to really understand that it's right across New York City, which is what I'm facing right now. And here you guys can take a look as well. This is the Hudson River over here, and right across is where the ferries come and go to New York City. Especially the people that kind of commute here to work and back. And one of the main reasons why people do that is because you can get such a more affordable space here in Jersey City or the surrounding area, like Hoboken, for example, and have a very similar lifestyle, but have a ton more space, or getting the same space for much cheaper than you would at New York City. Jersey City is also well known for its very diverse kind of culture that exists within the different neighborhoods out here. You have lots of different kind of restaurants, cafes, welcoming to so many different cultures and people all around the world. So that's gonna be one of the top takes, and you're not gonna really miss out on any culture here in Jersey City. And one of the top things that you get to see here that you're probably not gonna see in New York City, for example, is the recreational areas, the parks, the festivals, all the good stuff and fun that happens because of the culture that exists. So why don't we get started with our first home in today's lineup. I'll see you guys there. Alright guys, we just made it to our first stop here of the 3 homes that we're going to be visiting today. And this home is actually a multi-family home, and we're going to really go over the different kind of homes, since we have a lot of the mixed kind of homes. You know, we have single family, multifamily, condos, and basically every type of home in Jersey City, especially because of all the different kind of neighborhoods. You know, downtown tends to have more co-ops and townhouses and condos, but we're here. This is actually the home I'm referring to, and it's a multi-family home, one unit on top, one on the bottom, and it has a total of 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, listed at 549,000. Total square footage is about 1,600 square feet, which brings us about to $350 per square feet, which isn't bad at all. It is definitely on the lower side of the, you know, spectrum of price in the Jersey City area. So as we see other homes in different kind of neighborhoods, the prices will vary depending on that for sure. And yeah, so one of the few features of this home that it has storage as well as a driveway and private outdoor space in the back, so that's something to, you know, always have, which is a good plus. You know, a lot of people that live in condos or co-ops tend to know the value of outdoor space, so that's something that you do get here. Bergen Lafayette area is one of the fastest growing areas in Jersey City, and you're definitely gonna see lots of new developments in the area, new kind of buildings, different stores, and just a lot of growing population year by year. So things are always moving and improving and progressing in most of Jersey City, really. This particular home is really close to light rails that makes it very easy to travel to, you know, Hoboken or New York City, since you're very close to public transportation. And a lot of people tend to not drive very much, and rather just walk or bike to public transportation and commute that way, because it's a lot more efficient for a lot of people. Not too far from here is Berry Lane Park, which is a newly improved and finished facility which provides lots of outdoor space for different kind of activities, you know, walking areas and park, and space for, you know, playing different kind of sports. So that's pretty much it for this home for today, and why don't we go to our second stop, which is in a bit of a different neighborhood at a higher price point. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, we just arrived to the second home. I want to show you something amazing. So this neighborhood is a very quiet neighborhood. It's right on the border of Jersey City, the Heights section, and Hoboken. So we're on the Jersey City side, but it's very close to the Hoboken side as well. So this is the condo that we'll be seeing today as our second stop, and it's currently listed at $750,000. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, and it has about 1,150 square feet. So the price for this one comes down to about $660 per square foot, which is very typical in this area. I personally think it's at a great price considering the work that has been redone inside this one. Let me tell you, it is fully redesigned, fully renovated, semi-custom kitchen, and everything is just amazing. It's actually a smart home. You have a lot of technology inside that you can use to control lots of sort of things, from lights to the thermostats, you know, the access to the home, the locks, things like that. The home has ceilings that are high as 9 feet, which just makes it feel so much more spacious inside. And when you really go inside, you don't feel like you're in a condo. It just feels so much bigger than it really is. So since it is a condo, there is an HOA fee involved, which is relatively low. It's only at $250 a month. You know, when you go and see other apartments that are kind of closer to the waterfront, they can range from anywhere to $300-400, if not even more. So like I said, we are a couple blocks away from the light rail, which takes you straight into the city, or if there's any other place you want to get to, you know, maybe inside Hoboken or closer to the waterfront. It's less than a 10-minute walk about, give or so, and obviously very close to the city, hence we're on the Hoboken side almost of Jersey City. So this neighborhood is going through a $2 million renovation right now, which means that they're making the sidewalks, the roads, everything just look nicer and just better overall. So this, when you hear about this, more than just having the nice features of a new paved road or maybe a better looking sidewalk, things like that, it's better to understand that this section really does care about the neighborhood, and the taxes are going towards an improved neighborhood where you can actually enjoy the benefits of. And one other thing that you guys should always keep in mind when looking at homes is look at the homes next to the home that is for sale. Look at the neighborhood, look at all the other homes, and if we actually look around here, hopefully you guys can see all these homes have been remodeled on the exterior, which usually means that they have been remodeled on the interior as well. So lots of new renovations has been done on this street specifically, and when you see that happening, that's a good sign at all times almost, because that means people are moving in, more housing is needed, and it's an area that is in demand rather than just having an area, which usually means it's an area that's always appreciating, you know. And in Jersey City, especially closer to the waterfront where the Heights and downtown area, you're gonna see a lot more appreciating happening, and that's why the prices are a little higher than other areas of Jersey City. And last fact I want to tell you guys about this home that's up for sale is that it's about 10 minutes away from the Riverview Arts District, which is about a 10-minute walk, where you're gonna see all the most popular restaurants and cafes that most people are gonna be driving from around Jersey City to get to and see, but you get to enjoy it from a walking distance because you're very closely situated in that area. Alright, so why don't we go to our third home of the day, a little more expensive but with a little more features and in a different location. I'll see you guys there. Alright, we're at our final home, the third house that we're going to be seeing today, and that's going to be this one right here, which is listed very recently at $949,000. It has a total of 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. It's a condo, so it's condos look like is something similar to what you're seeing here, and each building actually has more than 1 unit. And some of them have parking, some of them don't have parking, and they include a HOA fee per month where it covers most of the maintenance that you'll be needing, and you don't really need to do anything. So this one, maintenance is only about $188. The square footage is about $800 per square feet, which is typical in this area, especially with the work that has been done inside this home. You will see pictures on the screen here shortly, and you also get a driveway space depending on if you want to pay the monthly fee for that or not. And this is located very closely to Grove Street, which is only about a 10-minute walk if you want to jump on the path and get to New York City, whether it's Upper Manhattan or Lower Manhattan or Midtown, or you can jump on a bus if you are looking for public transportation. If you're looking to drive and you're okay with handling the parking situation here, which you probably see, it's it's a bit tough. It's only about 20 minutes to Manhattan, even with some traffic involved. Obviously, if there's a heavy traffic involved, whether it's 5 p.m. or 9 a.m., 8 a.m., it could go up to 30-35 minutes depending on where you're going from. I would say the top pro for this home over here is the location. You can't beat this location. That's one of the main reason why it's priced the way it is because of the location. You are next to every public transportation, almost accessible, except for the ferry that it's a little more down towards downtown side, closer to the water. You have literally hundreds of cafes and restaurants and bars, or whatever the case is, on the street, Monmouth Street, that's right behind us, and you can just jump into it, and literally in 30 seconds you can be in a top rated restaurant. So if you are looking for something of convenience, or maybe you don't even want to drive and you don't want to own a car and you just want to have like a New York City kind of lifestyle, this is the perfect home for you, because it's in the downtown section of Jersey City, also known as historic downtown. And yeah, if you have any questions about this one, definitely reach out. And let's move on to the special spot I promised you guys, and that's gonna be Liberty State Park. I can't wait to show you guys what's gonna be there. Let's get after it and check it out. Alright guys, we're at our last stop here at Liberty State Park, one of the top attractions, not only in Jersey City but all of North Jersey, I would say, especially because it has a skyline view of all of New York City, Manhattan view. We're seeing a lot of people around here coming out of the tour, actually, as it just kind of ended at towards this time. It's around 5 p.m. right now is when it kind of closes down, and this is where people kind of jump on a ferry, go to Statue of Liberty and check it out and spend the day there and have a good time together. So this is kind of a building, one of the historical buildings that was preserved. It's actually being used as one of the kind of the tour centers to manage everything within the ferries, the tickets, and gift shop, so you can have a good time in this area. Walk around. We have the two steel walls that look at each other, inscribed with lost lives from 9/11 of the New Jersey residents. So that's something you can kind of walk into and really take a look and see of some of the history that the firefighters had to go through from New Jersey. The park covers over 1,200 acres of land and has lots of different recreational activities, from fishing areas, picnic areas, walking areas, as well as a nature museum, where it's also the home to a science museum, where you can have, if you have kids or if you want to come out here and have them do some hands-on activities, spend the day here. You can really do a lot in Liberty State Park, have an entire day or two within itself. And one of the most popular spots actually in Liberty State Park is going to be the Landing Marina, and this is where a lot of people that are looking to do some boating or fishing has access to the marina, where they can take advantage of the Hudson River and really go out and have some fun. I almost forgot to mention, it's also a really nice place to kind of see the fireworks, whether it's on New Year's Eve or 4th of July, because it literally sits right across the entirety of Manhattan that's facing towards this side of New Jersey. And here you guys can actually see right behind me what I'm talking about. You can basically see all of Manhattan from uptown to lowtown, and have one of the sickest views out here in Jersey City. So that brings us to the end of our video. Let's face New Jersey, let's get to the New Jersey side here. And really, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you watched it all the way through, even if you haven't, that's totally fine. I appreciate you taking the time. We went through 3 different homes here in Jersey City at different price points, and really took a look at the outside of it, the neighborhood, and some pictures you also got to see about the interior of the home. And if you're interested in these kind of videos, we'll be releasing videos every single week about Jersey City, as well as the surrounding areas, if that's something you're into. And we really appreciate you tuning in. If you have any questions or concerns, all of our information is in the description below. Also, leave a comment, tell us, what do you think? Is there some stuff that I forgot to mention about Jersey City, or something that really stuck out to you that made you want to make that move to Jersey City here? But anyways, we really appreciate you tuning in today. Don't forget to subscribe and share. Turn the notification bell on when we post a new video, and I'll see you on the next one.